Hello! How is everybody doing today? I'm gonna get that pulled up over here. I got Nightbot over here. I got Ed and me here. How's it going, Ed?
I'm doing great. Oh, I forgot to put my telephone on airplane mode. I am so sorry. It just made a humming noise.
I do the same thing sometimes. I put mine on silent just for during streams.
Well, I always have mine on silent because I get annoyed from all the telemarketers.
Yeah, I don't get too many of those. I just, people have a habit of messaging me on Instagram and Facebook when I'm trying to record videos. And then I have to go back and refilm what I just filmed. And it's like,
I get about 3 to 4 calls every day to help me with my student loans.
Your what?
My student loans.
Oh, okay.
To help pay for them. I have no student loans.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd make more sense if they were calling about your truck's extended warranty.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to say it'd make more sense if they would talk to you about ARP or Medicare.
No.
That was so nice. Oh, Nico just knocked my mouse off with his tail. Nico is right next to me, sitting on the.
Oh, hello, Nico.
He knocked in my mouse.
So I got home, and my mom's like, "The cat's got to go to the vet," and I'm like, "What's wrong with the cat?" She's like, "Well, he wouldn't move last night, and then he was confused." And she's like, "We might put him down."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay, let me go see." I mean, he's acting somewhat weird, but not weird enough to the point where I think they're gonna have to put him down. So they have an appointment. They have an appointment at 5:30. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, he is. How old is this dang cat? 18, 19 years old now.
Yeah.
Which is about average for our cats in this household.
You could mail him to Bob Kaler.
So, with any luck, they'll be coming back with the cat.
Yeah. Well, no matter what, they'll probably come back with the cat.
Well, they might have. Sometimes we've had cats cremated.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't know how they do.
Do you want to be cremated? Yeah. Do you want to be cremated someday? He was like going meow meow when you said that.
So, yeah, well, hopefully I don't gonna, I'm like, you guys, he's gonna be fine. The vet, I guarantee the vet's gonna say he's okay. The decision's up to you. You guys know when the right call is. But my mother's also been saying this is, the cat's dying for like 3 years now. So
she really wants to get rid of this cat.
He does anything weird, and she's like, "Oh, he's dying." I'm like, "He's fine."
Not before Christmas. Is this the only cat that likes you?
Yep.
Oh, poor Lefty. I'm so sorry. Well, but maybe you have to let the other 2 cats know that your mom did it, and maybe they'll turn their allegiance to you.
Possibly. All right, so I believe that I saw RB in the chat at like some AM timestamp, but it disappeared. So I think he was first. And then we had Pryor. Hello. Eduardo S. Stephen P. Sandy.
Every time I hear Eduardo, I think of me. I'm sorry, I totally interrupted what you were saying. Hi,
Mike's Aquatics and things. I hate stupid people. Paul McCarthy, hello. Ricky DeHoyles, hello. Let's see, scrolling. Select pet, hello. Oh no, it jumped. 3G, hello. Mr. Snail Guardian. Levi. Benoski Tanks. And I think that's everybody. Hey, Science Gal, perfect timing. If I missed anybody, I am sorry.
The Science Gal, she is so cool. Darn it. I'm trying to get rid of, or trying to pop out chat, but it's not working.
Uh-oh. I'm just glad it's the weekend. These kids are horrible. I don't know how much longer I can deal with the children that don't know how to shut up and just do their work.
Yeah.
And taking away recess time doesn't seem to do anything anymore. So now I'm at the point where I threaten to call their parents and they can talk to them in front of the whole class and tell them while they're not listening.
Do they have recess time anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey, Jimmy P.
Nice. I just keep messing up everything. I'm trying to get my...
Shane, hello.
Oh, Jimmy P here?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. He was in the hospital, he said last night in the stream, and I wanted to send him a text, and I was like, you know what? It's a little late at night for me to do that. And then my back was so sore today, I didn't think about anything, including you, Jimmy P. And that's terrible to say.
Jimmy P, how art thou feeling?
But Jimmy P, I'm gonna try to send those fish after Christmas because
good idea.
of just all the things that everybody's been saying the last week and a half. I've been just kind of worried because I've never sent fish that far, and then on top of all the mistakes that's going on.
Yeah.
Or not mistakes, but the holdups.
Makes sense. This is about the time I think I stopped shipping fish last year too, because 10 days for a fish to get to Rico, which is a 7-hour drive. It only seems to be with local stuff. It takes forever.
Look, it's Rico.
It is. So yeah, today we got some extreme food again to give away. This is a monster food. So it's a little beefy.
That looks like bigger than cat treats.
I think it's a 15mm pellet. I could be wrong, but it's a it's a nice size. Y'all can see that. Boom. I like how it's the same color of the green screen, so it picks it up. So this is for you got some bigger fish, you got that, or you want to grind it up and give it to stuff.
That's awesome.
Steven, today is supposed to be the day that I help Ed with, the video stuff.
Yep.
Hopefully.
If Lefty wants to, it's all right if he doesn't. Or we could do it later tonight, whenever you're available.
I was under the impression we were doing it before the stream.
Oh, I figured since the stream was starting at 4:45, you were probably at school.
Well, that's why I pushed it back so we had time.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, he said he'd be here in a couple minutes. Where is he?
Oh, no.
But it's okay.
Well, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I should have told you.
I was like doing nothing, just kind of sitting there petting the cats. Oh, I hear Copper.
Yeah, he's probably alone because I probably have to leave with the cat. We're left with the cat already. So yeah, it's a nice big food. I mean, the only thing that would probably eat this of mine would be like snails and the plecos, maybe. Because I don't have anything that's gigundous or big cichlids. So again, you could probably break it up though if you wanted to feed it to other stuff.
I bet the shrimp would eat it.
Probably.
They eat everything. Did I tell you that Stephen P has Gloomhaven, the video game now?
I think you mentioned that he has Gloomhaven.
So the three of us could do a dungeon crawl someday.
We could.
And destroy
We could definitely try that.
Hey, can I ask a personal question to somebody in the stream?
Sure.
It's probably not an appropriate time to do it, but it would save me the time of texting them.
Sure.
Carrie, do you know when we're going to start having our Aquashella meetings again? Okay, that was all I was going to say.
Question.
Well, because I hope they didn't kick me out of the group.
I mean, it is the holiday season, and the next one's not till what? February?
Well, and Rob's in charge, and it's been like, mad selling season. Plus,
and he just had a baby. Yeah, I had messaged him about the simple fish keeping thing, and he had just gotten back to me Wednesday, and he was like, yeah, Black Friday made us have crazy sales, and I just had a kid. He's like, I'd love to help. Do you still need him? And I was like, yeah, you can always skip, the first one and give yourself a couple weeks, and, whenever you have time. If you can't do it, don't worry about it.
That's awesome.
So he might be joining us on the, the panel vids too. I was going to say the same thing, Carrie. She after the holidays, Ed.
Oh, cool. I was hoping they didn't fire me.
Nah, they wouldn't fire you.
You never know.
Did I share this out on... I forgot one. Forgot one social media platform, my own Discord.
Carrie and I don't get very along or very well along in those, and we cuss at each other a lot.
Got to. Oh well.
It sounds like Richard Pryor and somebody else that likes to cuss a lot when we're talking.
Oh.
My mom loves Richard Pryor.
I know the name. I just can't figure the face right now.
Oh, you're killing me.
Well, I know his name.
He was a black guy. He always had a big mustache and an afro. He was from Peoria, Illinois. That doesn't help much. He used to do a lot of movies with Gene Wilder. Oh well, it's so funny because my mom's able to turn off the cussing for different people, and she doesn't think he cusses at all, and she loves his movies, and it's just funny.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these movies, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh!
The only Gene Wilder film I know is freaking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my! Oh, Gene Wilder is like one of my favorite all-time people. Have you seen any Mel Brooks movies? Have you seen a Mel Brooks movie?
Yeah, I've seen Mel Brooks movies.
Okay, well, his two best movies are with Gene Wilder.
Oh, hey,
Blazing
Myrtle, how's it going?
Saddles and Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
Frankenstein.
Ooh, this name's gonna cause me problems, but is it? Oh dear. Oh. Can I just say hello, Lore? I'm hoping that's how you say your last name. Hello.
Oh,
happy to have you.
That's Levi.
This what?
Levi. He's from St. Louis.
This is the comment
Levi's
I just highlighted
Aquatics?
is Levi. They got a Pokemon picture, Ed.
Yeah, Levi has Pikachu at the end of his picture. Oh, wait a minute.
It's not Levi. It's this person. I don't recognize the names. I'm saying hello. Hello.
Tortaglu. I bet it's his Jedi name.
Hey, Ben Baxter. How's it going?
I put my glasses on, and it looks like Levi. It's not a Pikachu. It's a happy face with a hand covering his mouth. I thought that was a Pikachu. Because the little black ears look like its eyes and the hands look like its body. Without my glasses on.
Hey, Diego Petox. How's it going?
Hello, Diego. I tried to sound like somebody really cool and it didn't work.
Levi says I don't like movies. Uh-oh.
It's okay. As long as he likes something, you're in the right place. Because we will talk about something. Hopefully.
Uh-oh, did your new... I mean, I got a new webcam, and it doesn't want to work at all, so I returned it already. I was like, you know what? This thing's going back. It's a piece of junk.
Oh, Nico got in his bed.
You mean Rico's bed?
Nico's bed.
Yeah, Rico's bed.
He's trying to claim it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't like stuff that says, you know, plug it in and it's ready to go, and then it doesn't go. It's so stupid.
Well, so did you have a game of the week?
I did not, though we started playing Wingspan again.
That's amazing. Did you win?
I did. I won by a landslide because my father forgot how to play the game and did nothing but lay eggs on 4 birds the whole game, and I'm like, you can't do that anymore. You're full. He's like, oh, I'll take food. Oh, I'm like, take a bird card. For the love of all that is holy, take a bird card.
Well,
hey, Keith, how's it going?
They discovered something that helps with something I need because I've already forgot. What's it called?
Jimmy P, I got a Logitech camera, and that's the one that wouldn't work. Like, it worked, but the focus feature, the zoom feature would not work at all, and it wouldn't let me have 2 cameras plugged in. So what I was going to use it for on Twitch would not work.
I have my Logitech hat.
Hey, Darlene. See, I think I need to actually go to like a physical store and look at cameras at stores and figure out which one's going to work, because trying to Amazon them's not working very well. Darlene, hello.
What's it called when? Hi, Darlene. What's it called when you forget what
Amnesia?
you're trying? No,
CRS? Can't remember shit?
When old people get it.
Alzheimer's?
The other version.
Dementia?
Yes, dementia. They said that Viagra helps with dementia.
Interesting.
I know.
Hey, Richard.
Now, when I get that age, I hope I can remember that.
It was a Logitech C920 is what I was recommended. So I'm just going to, save up and buy it. I'm thinking just, buy an actual camera and use capture card or something. S would like to know who said that, Ed. What medical professional said that works?
We saw it on the 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock news. I don't know if it's 10 o'clock or 11, whatever.
Was it an old white dude that told you?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, T-Bone, Jeremy, how's it going? Paul, if I didn't say hello to you, hello again. So yeah, we got this food. Again, I can't use it, so we're giving it away.
Oh, did you want to talk about my game of the week?
Sure. What game did you pick? Is it the dinosaur game because you actually got to play it now?
I haven't got to play it. Whoops.
Oh.
But look, it's called Dino Netrix. And it's the coolest game ever. Have I talked about this?
You can talk about it again.
Well,
it's a perfect Christmas present for all dinosaur lovers.
I got the expansion.
Oh, you got the... Okay, now we can talk about the expansion. That gives us a window.
This is probably the last unopened box in America.
Oh?
It took me almost 2 months. 2 months to find this.
Uh-oh.
How cool is that?
I like the... is that a mosasaur on front?
I don't know what they're called.
Almost looks like a mosasaur.
You know what? I bet you they have a card of it. Where's a knife? It's now not a perfect game. The package has not.
Oh no!
The seal has been breached. But I could probably sell it like this and say it's packaged and nobody would notice.
Well, you know what you can do? You could actually take saran wrap, wrap the box up, and then take a hairdryer to it, and it re-shrink wraps it.
That would look like crap. I'm just saying. I mean, great idea. Great idea. Okay. Well, bam. I should back this up so you guys can see a little better. I almost knocked over my extra elephant thing. The rule book. Oh, here's all the dinosaurs. So what did you think it was?
A mosasaur? Or mosasaur?
Mosasaur. Mosasaur.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it looks just like the one in Jurassic Park eating the shark. Is it eating a shark or a goat? It's a shark. So, or a dolphin. But this is so cool. There's some of the aquarium pieces.
Okay. Because
you don't set up cages for these, you have to set up aquariums.
Right.
There's more. There's more pieces. This is the board that attaches to your other board. For, remember when I was talking about your little workers have to go to places to do things?
Mm-hmm.
So you can get 2 workers can go here to get site D, whatever site D does. And then 3 can go here in reinforce. Oh, and there's also a spot here. You may take any 2 actions. Oh, that's interesting. So it's like you can put your guys in different spots to work. So that's cool. But there's your Mosasaur. How do you say it?
Mosasaur?
Mosasaur. I don't know my water dinosaurs very well. This is why I bought it right here.
For the Spinosaur?
No, that was him. That was him. But, oh, baby. This is where it's at. The Megalodon. Look it. It looks just like a Megalodon.
Except it has no teeth.
Well, you know.
They forgot. You got to make them little dentures now. Make them all little dentures and glue them in.
Now, just to show, you know what these things are? Those duckbill things?
Yeah.
Look at how much bigger he is.
Oh.
And then they've got some type of a dolphin thing.
Yeah, I forget what those things are called.
But they're pretty ugly. And then they got the cute brontosauruses that swim around in the water.
Plesiosaurs?
Yes.
I mean, I played Ark Survival Evolved, so a lot of these I know.
And then they actually have those evil looking dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
So I am super excited about this. Oh, look. They also have like some type of not a raptor, but something else. They look
it's a raptor wearing honking work boots.
You know what? It's white, so maybe it's more mutant ones.
I mean, I was gonna say maybe it's a mutant. Yeah, yep.
Look at this. I wonder what this is about.
Those are look like some woolly mammoths.
Yeah, and a mega big thing. So there must be some bonus things in this one that girl didn't have when I played her because she didn't have those. Oh, and then they got some more of their dinosaurs that aren't water. So guys, if you want to buy this game, good luck. Because they made 5,000 or 3,000 of these in 2019. And like I say, I think I bought the last copy in America. There is a guy selling them in Europe, but it's like 4 times the price value. Like, because when this game sold, originally it was $35, and I had to pay $69.
That's not horrible.
No. And then there's like some type of dice.
Okay.
Oh, there's like these special biotechs that help you do different things in your village if you hire them. So like this one, your mutants require 1 fewer goats. That's pretty awesome. You figured out how to make it so goats don't get in it or need as many goats. This is something that I don't know what this is.
Looks like some weird DNA token.
Yeah. So pretty excited about this. And I don't understand why they stopped selling stopped making them. They made 3 series of the big one. So there's, I think, about 12,000 of the big one, but only 3,000 of the expansion.
Maybe they wanted to sell out what they had first and see how much the demand was.
Well, I think a big problem was they didn't promote it well. Because like my store had it on their shelves for about 2 years. And people didn't really find out about it until about 6 months ago.
Oh.
And it got swiped up real quick as soon as people started finding out.
Okay.
But I would look at it and I would say, I would pick this up and look at the back of the box and say, well, this looks stupid. I didn't realize it was so much fun that you're actually building a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I think a lot of games are that. The box is so, bleh looking that you don't really know what it is until you've either played it or, you actually read it.
They did a little better with this one back. But, yeah. Oh, well. So there you go. I am super happy, and I hope that my sister and her children come over tomorrow and we get to play the game.
I hope so too.
And if not, maybe we can play Gloomhaven.
I did also find a friend on Discord that has Gloomhaven, so.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
He's a big tabletop guy, so I was like, do you have this? He's like, I have the hard copy and the digital copy. I was like, sweet.
I'm almost out of tea. I'm so thirsty today.
It's one of those days.
Yep. So, yep.
So
I was super happy.
Someone asked about the Game Awards. Where was it? Oh, Keith asked what we felt about the Game Awards last night. I did not look at them at all. I just pulled the list up. I don't recognize half the things on this list.
What is this? Can you bring it up?
Yeah, so they had they do like the Game Awards every year for like video games and stuff.
Is this at in New York at that convention? What's it called? Not the G Spot. C something.
Comic-Con?
No.
I don't know then. So it looks like Game of the Year was It Takes Two, which I've actually heard of that one. Haven't played it though.
I like board games that have more than just two players.
Well, I think these are all video games. I don't know that there's board games on here.
Oh. Well, then I hope Civilization's on there because that's my favorite game.
Let's see. It also won Best Game Direction, which apparently is, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game design, which was Deathloop. I've never played that one or heard of it either. Best Narrative is a Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy movie or game. Art is again Deathloop. Never seen that one either. Best Score is I have no clue. No clue about that. Best Audio is Forza, which, is a racing game. Don't care for those. Okay, Resident Evil Village won for Best Performance, which I would probably play that one.
I've heard of Resident Evil, and I enjoy it. I actually played a Resident Evil before. I played the first two.
Patty, the better question is, which word is mistyped in that? Hey, Jenna P. and
Hi, Jenna P.
Let's see. Best games for Impact was Life is Strange. Okay. I don't recognize any of those games except that one, but I never played it, so. Best ongoing game, let's see, Final Fantasy 14 online. Okay. Best indie game, never heard of any of these.
Indiana Jones?
Like, they're games that aren't made by, the big companies.
Independent.
Best indie debut, same game. Best mobile game was Genshin Impact. That doesn't surprise me. How they can put Pokemon Unite and League of Legends on here surprises me because those technically are not mobile. But
what's the best strategy game? That's what everybody wants to know.
I think we're getting there. Let's see. Best community support. Also Final Fantasy 14.
There's been no good MMOs in years.
Best VR / augmented reality game is Resident Evil 4. Which that's a good one. So let's see. Innovation and accessibility is Forza 5.
I got a commercial yesterday from EverQuest saying,
wow,
come play our new expansion. It's their 38th expansion. And I watched the commercial and it was like, God, that looks terrible. I can't believe I loved this game at one time.
Doesn't surprise me.
It looked worse than the original game, I think.
Best action game is Returnal. Never heard of that one. Heard of the other ones, but not that one.
The problem is we don't have Babbages anymore to look at everything.
Let's see, best action / adventure game was Metroid Dread. Okay.
Have you ever heard of Babbage's?
No. I don't think so.
Such a sad world. It probably shut down before you were born.
Yeah, considering Google's not even pulling it up.
What? It was a game store that was in the malls. And then I think GameStop bought them out or something.
Oh, yeah, that was right before me then.
I used to get like all my Sega games there.
Oh. Okay, Steven remembers Babbage's. I've never. Maybe it wasn't a Northern thing then.
I don't know. I think they were probably in Chicago.
I don't live near Chicago though.
Yeah, but it's north.
Let's see. Company headquartered in Texas.
Thank you, Steven. I'm sure glad that
Canada,
Steven's here.
Australia. Oh, they were. Wait. In the United States and Canada and Europe. So,
Are you reading about this game?
oh no, I'm reading about Babbage. So apparently Babbage's was always owned by GameStop. Because GameStop at one point owned GameStop, EB Games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about EB Games
and ThinkGeek, and then apparently they owned Babbage's too. It was all under the same company, but then GameStop made a bad investment, and Babbage's went down the crapper. Then EB Games went to crap, and then they just merged ThinkGeek onto the freaking GameSite website or GameStop website.
Yeah, it's sad.
Of course, what? Okay,
I bet these people did not expect to be hearing about Babbage's today.
I'm sure half the chat has no clue what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Best RPG game of the year was Tales of Aries or Arise. I recognize Cyberpunk and Monster Hunter Rise. Don't recognize the winner.
Monster Rise.
Let's see. Best fighting game was Guilty Gear. I can see that one. The fact that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is on this list is disturbing. There were no other games they could put on there. Let's see. Best family game was It Takes Two. Again, never heard of it. Best racing/sport game was Forza. That makes sense. Best strategy game was Age of Empires 4.
Yeah. I'm not a big Age of Empires fan. Where's my game on there?
I don't see it's not even on here.
What?
Microsoft Flight Simulator was on here before that game, apparently.
Before Civilization?
Yep. Let's see. Best multiplayer game, again, was It Takes Two. Best esports athlete, we don't care. Esports coach, don't care.
Every time you say It Takes Two, I sing that song in my head.
Oh, look. Best esports, League of Legends and League of Legends. Who would have guessed? Most anticipated game was Elder Ring. Okay. And that's the end of the list. So I recognize virtually none of the things on the list.
It'd be kind of bad to win most anticipated game and then not be nominated for anything else.
True.
We were really hoping for this, and then it sucked.
Yeah, that do happen sometimes. Also, I noticed Steven was talking about watch hours before. We are, every day, it's slowly creeping up to that 4,000 number. We're getting slowly closer and closer and closer.
Oh, I didn't realize that you weren't at your 4,000s.
No, I'm last time I checked, I was like 215 off.
Well, now I feel bad because I was watching a whole bunch of Stephen P's yesterday. I would turn it on and then I would go take a nap or something, just let it play. And I came back and Corey was on. And so I clicked it back and there was another Corey. And I clicked it back and there 3 Corys were on after Stephen P instead of another Stephen P.
Were you not in a playlist?
I just assumed that I just hit next video that it would be
another. Yeah, if you're not in a playlist, it'll do that.
Well, Corey got some valuable hours from me.
I need 185 more. So, we're getting there closer every day. I'm okay with a slow burn all the way up to 4,000. It's more fun this way. Makes me want to do better on stuff. Speaking of which,
let's talk about some really interesting stuff so you get some minutes here. I think I Hate Stupid People is just about to quit because she finally got home. Degenerate's here.
Hey, degenerate. Oh, wow. Jenna P said, Ed, that's the perfect way to watch Steven's videos. Put them on and take a nap. Wow.
Well, I would get my back sore if I slept in this chair.
Wait, S, they're making another Sonic movie? Did the first one do good enough to merit a second one?
Must have.
Or they just feel like beating a dead horse?
Or they said, oh, we screwed that one up. Let's do this. Kind of like that new Ghostbusters was so bad, they brought back a really good one.
Oh, when they did the remake and then they did a sequel instead because the remake was horrible?
Yeah, well, it was. But that one guy, Chris Hemsworth, was great. But all these comedian chicks that I thought would be amazing were terrible.
Yeah. I can't see Melissa McCarthy's, that level of humor in those movies. It just doesn't seem to work for me.
Well, but Christine Wiig was the one that I was most disappointed with because I really like her as an actress.
I honestly still have not watched it.
Don't.
Hey, Monkey Rico, how's it going?
The best one was the weird girl.
Who's a boo-boo? Oh.
I don't know what her name is. She does the commercials for one of the cell phone companies now.
Oh, okay.
She was actually really good, too.
So, how many strains of guppies do you have now?
Well, guppies and inlers, I think I was at 27.
Different strains?
Yes, but that's including the inler strains.
Okay. How many tanks do you have?
I have a little over 75.
Okay. Are you doing like the line breeding thing, or are you just throwing them all in a pot?
Oh, no. Everybody has their own tanks.
Okay.
And actually, I'm trying to do 2 colonies of each one now.
Okay.
Slowly dividing them, divide and conquer. So that way, if one wipes out, because I almost completely killed all my blue Moscows and almost killed all my red Moscows. Apparently, they're very sensitive to medicines, and I tried I didn't realize this, and I tried to cure the planaria problem I had in the tank, and I wiped out my 2 colonies, and then I was talking about that to somebody at the ALA, and they were saying, yeah, can't do that with Moscows. It's like, well, how do you know?
Well, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
It
was General Cure that wiped them out. General
Is the Moscow line that weak now, genetic-wise?
I don't know what it is. It's just something sensitive in them.
Huh.
But I've got about 5 or 6 blues and 3 or 4 reds left, and they're all small.
Okay.
So we'll see if they come back. It's a bummer, though, because my blues, when I originally bought them, I thought I was buying a showcase blue Moscow because they were incredible. Their dorsal went real long on their tail and everything. I mean, they looked like, but they were like dwarfs. They were like half the size they needed to be. So they never were big. So I bred them with some others that were big, but they weren't high quality. And I ended up getting them nice sized, and they were blue-green Moscows. By the time I was finally done working with them, and they were really nice looking Moscow. And it hurts my feelings that I wiped them out.
Yeah. I just haven't had the time to, do my guppy tank lately.
Well, and I've been feeding less because I don't want planaria problems. I can't wait till the next time I find a bag of assassin snails at a fish shop because I'm going to buy them all. At the last Aquashella, Rob from Flips Aquatics was selling assassin snails. And I think he had 1 or 2 bags, and I was going to try to remember to get them. And by the time I remembered and went over there, somebody bought them already.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because I would like to just, you can have just as problems with assassin snails than you do with any other snail. Because they can explode in population too. But I was just going to get one and drop one snail in each tank.
Okay.
And just let them kill as many snails as they like.
Yeah, I tried assassin snails at one point, and they didn't do anything. Because I was feeding the bug bites to the plecos, and I think they were eating that instead of killing these snails.
Yep. Well, that can happen.
Monkey
Monkey
Rico
House?
asked have you seen the vlog creations on YouTube?
I have not. Are they good?
Hey, it's Anna Doodoo. Happy to have you here.
Oh, I thought that said Monkey House. I'm sorry. It's moved up over the thing.
So, did I hear snails? Yes, Mr. Snail Guardian. You heard the word snails.
Now, I will not be putting assassin snails with my nice snails. I have some real big, pretty purple mystery snails. I have some devil thorn snails that I haven't been able to get to breed, but I hope someday I do. I'm going to put them in a different tank. I'm going to actually wipe that whole tank out as soon as I move the Synodontis out. And then, what else? Oh, and I have some wonderful Ramshorn snails.
Okay.
Or Hercules snails. Is what they're also called.
All right, y'all. I dropped the hashtag for the giveaway in the chat. It's hashtag monster.
Monster.
If y'all want to chance in on it.
Trying to copy and paste. Oh, it moved. There we go. Where's copy? Darn it, I must have clicked the wrong thing. There we go, copy.
Dear.
And
that's
paste.
not good. So, I had a washcloth or a towel on top of one of my tanks here. And it was slightly dipped into the water. So it's apparently been getting soaking wet now for God knows how long. So I now have a soaking wet towel that's been sucking water.
It turned into a wick.
I'm like, why is my freaking filter making a funky noise?
Do you mind if I have a 2-minute break just to get more tea?
Nah, go ahead.
I am so hungry
fine.
for the tea, and I don't know why. I just need more caffeine.
Oh, Maple Street, you changed your name, huh? Now we've all got to get used to a new name. It's Coldwater Aquatics now. That's cool. Yeah, I don't care too much for bladder snails. I like the ram's horns better than the bladder snails. But again, I like the ram's horns, so I don't mind if they have an explosion pop in the tank. Hey, Ray's Aquatics, how's it going? It's because it's a hashtag, it is not case sensitive. That's why you do the hashtag in front of it. If there was no hashtag, then it would be case sensitive. But the loophole is to have a hashtag or a pound sign in front. Makes things much easier. So yeah, we got this weekend, I'm hoping to get the first simple fish keeping video out. I'm still waiting on a couple people who send me back responses, but other than that, I've pretty much got enough to do my thing. That'll come out Sunday. And then I don't know if I'm going to start doing, I don't know. I had a day the other day, I think it was Wednesday night. I just got a spur and recorded like 4 videos. So I just got to go in and edit those up a little bit. And I'll have 4 videos stashed away.
That's awesome.
And the simple fish keeping ones pretty much write themselves because I just have to do an intro and an outro. And then, everyone else just does the work for me.
Hey, look. Big J's here. And
hey, Big J and John.
And oh, and John McKinney.
And Jess. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping in.
It just, they saw me leave, and so they decided to start talking.
When can you expect some snail content, Mr. Snail Guardians? That's a good question. I know I might, I could always do a video on ram's horns or something. But, Lav is going to be in the Simple Fish Keeping videos. Does that count as snail content?
I did a whole stream about snails once.
Oh, yeah, I mean, some people don't like them. I like them. I think my favorites are the ram's horns, followed closely by nerites, and I only like the nerites because they can't breed like crazy in freshwater. And then, of course, mystery snails.
I have two big, like, just generic snails. They're like the size of a quarter in my 200-gallon tank. And all their babies get devoured, I think, by my bisher, but he can't fit the big ones in his mouth. And the one is always on the front part of the glass. I mean, he's been there for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, just right on the front, going in circles.
Cool. I don't know. I'm thinking about. I don't know. I like the bishers, but I don't have a tank that I could probably put them in.
Yeah, they're so cool.
I am highly thinking about scrapping the guppy tank, just throwing him in the community tank, and buying a puffer for the guppy tank downstairs.
You could buy a coolie loach and pretend like it's a baby.
Every time I've bought coolie loaches, they have never done well.
Oh, did they actually die or just hide the whole time?
They either came DOA or were dead within like 12 hours.
Oh, man.
And I've tried multiple sources, so I just don't know if my water is so different from what they're used to that it was shock.
Have you been to your local fish store yet?
No.
Okay. Wait, have you been to a local fish store?
Does the one I went to in Chicago count?
Did they have coolie loaches?
I don't think they did. They had rope fish. I don't think they had coolies. Hey, new local Austin. So yeah, it is for Xtreme Aquatic monster food. This one's a little different. This one's got shrimp meal, Manhattan fish meal, herring meal. Let's see. Squid meal, spirulina, paprika. Fish need a little spice in there.
Do you know who Cool Water Aquatics is?
That is Maple Street's new name.
It is, and I wanted us to make sure we said that before they go on today.
Okay. Yes, Maple Street has changed their name to Cold Water Aquatics, y'all, so we'll still be sending people over there when we finish.
And now I won't desire pancakes after the stream.
Oh, no, I had some people. What happened? Well, I think it's geared towards like bigger cichlids and stuff, but I'm sure like most things you can give it to anything and they'd probably eat it. But I know some people have bigger fish and stuff, and I figured I'd give this away for those that would like some.
Nico looks really cute.
So are you excited for Fish Fam Christmas?
Oh, yeah. I already got my Secret Santa gift and made a video. And it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my Secret Santa gift to come in. I'm hoping my person got theirs. I should probably check the email, make sure they got it. Can't wait for Santa Claus to pop up in his streams now.
Yep.
That's going to be a fun thing.
And I made my video for that, and I put it to private because that's how Jess wants it. And then I'm supposed to send her a link.
Oh, okay, that one, yep.
But I'm not for sure how to do it. But I think I can. I've sent those type of things before. Because I did that to Lazarus the Fish Boy.
Okay. Let's see. Jason, why are you bleeding? Did your cat like go psycho and decide to scratch you? Oh, they were fighting. Okay. I had two people had some bala sharks die. Apparently they were fighting.
Oh, that's too bad.
It should work either way, Steven. My guess would be private might be a little easier on the off chance the link gets somehow messed up, but I think unlisted is how she said to do them. But either way, should still work because only people with a link could see them. I think. I've never actually done private videos and sent them a link before, so.
I once bled a lot from a cat. My mom and dad were snowbirds. This is when we all lived in Missouri, including my sister and brother-in-law lived in Missouri too. And so I was taking care of my mom's cat.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister's cat was lonely. So she like walked a half a mile to my house and I let her in, but I didn't know if they would fight. So I held the one without claws, my mom's cat. And their cat, Crystal, was all happy rubbing against my legs. And then the one I was holding went and hissed a little, and Crystal climbed me. And I was wearing a t-shirt and boxers.
Ouch.
And I basically ran to like my guest room, threw my mom's cat on the bed, slammed the door, and my screaming caused Crystal to run to the front door. And yeah, that was not fun. And then another time I bled really bad. Nico was young, and he jumped up on top of a bookshelf, and he didn't know how to get down.
Uh-oh.
And he was like 7.5 feet in the air, and I didn't realize it. And I was walking by, and he was trying to, I guess, jump onto me. But he missed. And all that happened was he put out his claw and caught the side of my ear.
Ooh.
And it like cut all the way across the side of my ear like that. I was like, oh my God, I think I got pierced.
Ouch.
Yeah. But I couldn't be upset with him because he did wipe out really hard.
All right, according to tracking, my Secret Santa should have gotten their gift.
Nice.
So hopefully
I wonder,
they did.
I need to see if my Secret Santa got their gift, but I don't know how to do that. I don't think I'll check. I'll just wait and see. I'll just check it out later. But, oh well. So, are you also looking forward to Rico's Christmas?
I am.
That's awesome. Do you know who you've got to give out?
I do.
You can say it.
I know. I'm gonna save it. Keep up the anticipation.
Mine's awesome.
I'll probably wait till next week and be like, hey, this is what we got for giveaway.
Well, you can't say the date, but I can say what I got.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna say the date. I was just I'll wait till next Friday since it doesn't start yet.
Well, I have the $100 co-op card and a $100 KG card.
Nice.
Yes, that's very cool.
Let's see, I guess I could go back and look what Rico said I have. Where is it?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Let's see. Oh, one of my things is also a $100 co-op gift card.
Yep. Well, he did every single one.
Okay.
So everybody has one of those. Not that that's like a big deal, because it's a very nice thing.
I just freaked out and thought that my screen was still sharing and y'all could see the Discord messages. Whew.
Do you have bad Discord messages?
What? No, it just would have revealed everything about, when and everything, which would not have been good.
Yeah. So Rico knows how to use Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he said that's how he taught games with his kids or something. I think that's what he said. I can't remember, though.
I'm going to have to learn more types of technology. Just saying. So, do you have any huge plans for this weekend?
I have to write about 8 papers for school.
Wait, you have to write for your college classes?
Yep.
Well, that sucks. My sister just took her final exam. Oh, there's Detroit, Bryan, Motor City, Aquatics.
Sorry, I have 10 papers I have to write. I have my checklist in front of me. Hey, Motor City. How's it going?
I need to figure out how I can contact him because I don't know how.
Instagram?
I was thinking about that yesterday when I was driving around in my car.
I usually message him on Instagram when I need to get a hold of him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lady Metalhead.
I have Instagram. And I've looked at his, like, he catches a lot of fish, and I like seeing what he catches because I don't get to fish anymore.
So, Jenna, I am not at the moment. I am finishing up an American history degree, which will be my second master's. Everyone says I'm nuts for not getting a teaching degree, but I really don't want to work in the public school system because it sucks.
So what do you plan on learning?
I mean, I still want to teach it like the undergrad level of a college, which you only need a master's for. So I have to, actually look into it and probably write a paper and get it published in some academic journal so that when I apply to these things, I can say, hey, here's something of mine that was published in the so-and-so political science journal.
Well, that's cool.
That or I, have to go for a PhD and waste 6 years of my life.
Detroit said, I can't believe I keep calling him Detroit. I'm sorry. I need to change. I'm really bad about calling somebody something and then never changing. But Motor City says I should go to Facebook and see.
Okay. Jenna, so for college, you do not need praxis. I do plan on taking praxis anyway, though, because if I want to move to another state that's not as strict as Connecticut, I can be certified with just a master's and having passed praxis.
What is praxis?
So you know how lawyers have to take the bar exam and doctors have to take the MCAT or whatever it's called?
I have no idea.
So it's a test you have to take to prove that you know what you're talking about to be a teacher.
Oh.
And like they'll have area-specific tests. So like if you're going for social studies in like high school, they'll have you take a social studies in secondary ed test to see if you know a bunch of stuff about, history and stuff. I've just seen my teachers at this school go through so much bull crap with all the testing and stuff that's doesn't help anybody but the state. And it's like, I don't want to deal with this. And parents are horrible these days and don't hold their kids accountable. So I just want to be at a level where you're paying to be there. So if you don't want to be there, you can leave. Because unless the university requires it, I wouldn't make attendance mandatory. I would do what my school did. You're welcome to show up and learn, or you can just show up when it's a test day. Which I did a lot in one of my classes. I remember I showed up for the final review for the final, and out of 26 kids, I think like 8 of us showed up. So he went around the room, gave us each a chapter of the book, and said, give me 4 questions. We all did it. We handed him in. And he said, okay, you guys are free to go. You all get A's on the test. You don't have to take it. You just wrote it. And I was like, I'm so glad I showed up to this.
Boy, I don't know what's cooler, that he was that lazy or that he came up with that good of a strategy.
Well, I think he was more pissed off that only 8 kids showed up.
Yep. I showed up to most of my college classes. I took a couple off to go to Taco Bell in the comic book shop.
Most of mine were, voluntary. There's only a couple that were mandatory attendance, and because they were like, we had to go to some stupid freshman orientation class that was half a year, and it was like how to cope with stress, how to do schoolwork, how to make sure you're not falling behind, how to make friends. And I'm like, this is the stupidest thing ever. I don't want to take this. And you had to show up. And after like the third one of listening to this old guy droll on about all these different things, I was like, you know what? I'm not coming to this anymore. I don't need this class. And I stopped going. He still passed me. I don't know if he forgot that I didn't show up or he just didn't care. Also, hello, Atkins and Audra. How's it going?
Hi there.
But yeah, I want to teach, undergrad. Let me teach children about American politics.
Oh, if Killer Kitty is here, is she?
I haven't seen her, but they could be lurking. Killer Kitty, calling Killer Kitty. Are you here?
I felt
Killer
terrible.
Kitty.
Last night, she super chatted me, and I am assuming she's a female. She could be a guy. Killer Kitty, the amazing cat, person, Yes. Gave me a super chat last night, and then somehow I got sidetracked because I really do, and I didn't get to say thank you, and I felt horrible.
Oh no.
I know. I like to watch the videos like over because I liked reading what everybody says because I just laughed so hard. And yeah, I couldn't believe I did that.
Well, Killer Kitty, if you're here, Ed is sorry and thank you.
Well, I'll make sure that next time I see Killer Kitty somewhere, I'll say it. But yeah, I felt bad. I mean, what a jerk face. Someone gives you a tip and then you don't
it happens.
even acknowledge. Oh, excuse me. You don't even acknowledge it.
All right, I'm going to pull up the thing so y'all can see if you put your thing in correctly. Just to be safe, I'm closing Discord. All right, so if you don't have a blue thingy next to your name, you done not entered yet.
Like, who is that first person?
Alishon.
Alishon?
I mean, not everybody might want it. I get that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing different foods every week.
Who's that one?
Which one?
No, you were just on it.
This one?
I'll put my glasses on and see.
Let's see, Degenerate, you didn't enter yet.
What? Degenerate?
Keith,
Keith?
Jess, Monster Fish Gal, Motor City, Petsotics, S.
Monster Fish City, or wait, the Detroit Fish City just messed me up. Well, Monster, you should want that. Oh, and Carrie might want it, but maybe she's like eating dinner. Because she's got the big arowana. I don't know if the arowana will eat it.
So Audra, I see you. There's no space, so I'm a merc you hurt myself. I got you. You're all set though.
That was awesome.
Hey, collaboration of curiosities. How's it going? What do you got there? Look at that. Boom. You're already in there.
Nice.
We got 32 eligible users.
32.
Let's go. Oops.
32 is the reverse number of Magic Jordan's number.
Oh.
Because I believe he was 23.
I'm going to have to go back. Who was it? I'm going to have to go back and see who won the first giveaway because I don't think they ever messaged me with their info. Unless I already had it. Probably should have written on the box who it was, but I forgot to with that one.
Now, is it politics if we talk about the Winter Olympics?
No.
A whole bunch of countries are talking about boycotting the Winter Olympics because it's in China.
Yep.
It is politics?
I mean, no, I'm just saying, that's what they're talking about.
Oh, well, I think they ought to, if they're really serious about this, they should just throw a different one and call it something different, like the Freedom Games, because they're upset about the slave labor in China. And
then why did the Olympics Commission pick China if all these countries are going to complain?
Because they're idiots. They're all about money. So if you would take all those countries that want to boycott, which is like half of them, and just have a different Olympics and put that on TV, then that would show the Olympics that they need to start putting their thinking caps on.
I don't think that they're actually going to boycott them. I think they're just saying that to see if, China will be like, oh, crap. But I don't think they're like all those countries owe China like everything. So I highly doubt they're actually going to boycott them. Plus, it would be a middle finger to all the people that have been training for the Olympics.
Well, that's why I say have another Olympics because it's all the major countries.
Aren't some people already in Olympic Village over there?
I have no idea.
I know there's already been a bunch of interviews and stuff about how the security is over there.
The only Olympics or the only Winter Olympics I like really are the hockey. And NHL's not sending their players, so it's not going to be worth it. And then I kind of like the bobsleds, but I would rather be in them than watch them.
The last Winter Olympics, I was still home, so I actually sat down and watched pretty much everything. I'm kind of glad I did because there was a lot of history that was made that one.
The thing that terrifies me is the figure skating with teams when it's a boy and a girl figure skating. Because it's like when that guy is spinning her and whipping her head at the ice, Oh my God. I get so paranoid he's going to trip once and just plant her skull.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
You're going so fast.
That reminds me.
I don't understand how my mom enjoys that. She's like, oh, so beautiful. It's like, I see that in professional wrestling, and it's not.
Brian said we are friends on Facebook, and my number is on there, Ed. So
that's
there
cool.
you go.
Well, I know he's my friend on Instagram, but that's awesome.
Oh yeah, people just like complain these days. Collaboration, it's nothing new. They're just gonna find anything they can to complain. I'm sure if we held them here, somebody would complain about something. And Stephen, I still need to try Rapashi. It's like one of the foods I haven't used yet.
I have Rapashis. I like it.
I almost picked some up at Aquashella when I was there, but I was kind of hoping that, they would be a little less expensive the last day as they're packing up. But then I'm like, it's not livestock. They don't need to drop the price.
Yeah. Sometimes they give it out free, though.
I don't think it was actually a Rapashi booth. I think it was a vendor that was just selling it.
It was so cool at Xtreme because they had brought in the aquarium co-op guys to help promote it at that ALA. And Dean came up to me and says, you can buy 2 bottles for $22. And I was planning on getting the krill anyway, And he's like, all right, Dean, I'll go get it. And so I went over to go get it. And Dean is all excited that he finally found somebody that wanted to buy some.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'd like to get this and this. And the guy goes, and Dean was like, what? And he said that, yeah, Ed's one of my ambassadors. And gave them to me for free. It was so nice.
Nice.
And it made me feel good that, he said I was an ambassador.
Oh.
I need to wear the Xtreme t-shirt more.
I asked where I could get one of those, like if you could buy them anywhere, and I was told that they don't sell them.
They sell them at the Aquashellas.
Right, but I wasn't going to the Aquashellas after Chicago. So I was trying to win one at Chicago. I didn't win one.
I tried to win the 2 at Aquashella also because I wanted to give them away free on the show. I tried to win stuff to give to people on the show, and I tried to win saltwater stuff for my fish tank. And all I won was saltwater stuff. Everything I was going for to give away because I $20 for saltwater, $20 for free stuff. And
I was like, ooh, I really like that shirt. I really want one. So I asked them, and they're like, yeah, we don't sell them. I was like, oh. Or did I ask John? I think I asked John. I was like, do they sell those? And he's like, I don't think so. And then I emailed them, and they're like, no, we don't. And I was like, oh.
Well, maybe some other day.
Maybe.
Are you ever going to go to another Aquashella?
I probably will go to Chicago and Dallas next year. There's no way I can do Orlando.
Yeah.
Because it's too soon.
Well, I tried to talk to the Xtreme guys about going to, what's it called? Aquaticon.
Mm-hmm.
And they hadn't heard about it. So I was like the first person to tell them about it. So, but they love going to events. That wife team.
And that's not super far. Florida, we're there, so.
Yeah, Knoxville. It depends on if they're down by Miami or if they're down by Orlando.
Good question. I can't remember where they were. Does it say on here? It says Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, I have airplane mode. I was going to check to see where that is.
I'm looking it up right now. They are next to Orlando.
Okay, yeah. So that's only about Knoxville's an extra hour and a half drive. So it's probably about a 9.5 hour drive for them to 10-hour drive.
Google says 10.5.
And let's see, somebody just said, why not? Oh, Robert from Ray's Aquatic says, why not Orlando? Hey, Robert. And it's because his work situation. He's a school teacher, and they don't get days off for fun.
Well, so if it was a week before, I could have gone because the week before is our February break. So we get a Friday and a Monday off, which would have been perfect because that's, I think Orlando was 15 hours and I'll just drive that in a day. But because it falls the week after, I can't be like, oh, I need these 2 days off. Especially if I'm going to tell them I need a day off for Aquaticon.
Oh, you think they're going to do it?
I'm just going to tell them I have a doctor's appointment.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell them I have to go in for a procedure and that I won't be there on the 29th.
We'll find a doctor to give you a test.
Is that even, that might be break too. And then the only reason I can make, is it
April 30th?
Which is the third Aquashella next year?
That one is going to be Chicago's the third because they.
So the only reason I can make Chicago is because it falls on Columbus Day weekend, so I would have that Monday off anyway to drive home.
Wow, you guys still get Columbus off?
Mm-hmm. But it's not called that anymore.
Oh, it's because we don't get it off. I don't think anymore here, but there's probably we hate Columbus Day.
This logic doesn't make sense to any of us teachers because they don't give us Veterans Day off anymore because they want the kids in school to learn about veterans. But they still give us Columbus Day off instead of making the kids learn about Columbus. And they still give us other holidays off instead of making the kids learn about the people that the days are for. It's just weird. Like, you want us in school on Veterans Day to learn about it. You should have us be in school on these other holidays too.
And, I understand how they think is, well, Columbus really isn't the great guy that we portrayed him, but his act was a great thing. And that's what we're celebrating, the act of what he did.
This be the last run through because we've only got like a minute and a half left, y'all. So if you don't see a little blue dot next to your name, what are you doing? So yeah, I can definitely make those, and there's just no way. Orlando's just too soon, and I wouldn't have any money saved anyway. So my most likely going to for next year is going to be Aquaticon, the Triple Crown, Dallas, Chicago, and probably the Keystone Clash again.
Wow, that's a lot of events.
All right, that's the bottom of my list. It's also why I asked Sakari for more free samples to give out.
Nice.
Going up one more time.
So putting me to sleep. The rhythm.
Well, I'm trying to go slow enough so people can see if they're not highlighted.
I don't know. I just found it so relaxing.
All right, I'm zooming back out. We're gonna roll it in us. Oh, hey, Bunny Viper.
Bunny Viper.
You're in there. Yes, if you want to be in there, you have to type hashtag monster.
I'm going to rub Nico's belly for luck.
All right. That was probably the last one because I'm going to roll it here in like a second because it's now 6 o'clock. So I'm hitting the roll button. Unfortunately, if you're not in yet, I'm sorry you can't win this time, but there's going to be more next week. Alishon, congratulations.
Well, I didn't even get to do my drum roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Quick. I thought it was going to spin or something.
Congratulations, Alishon.
Good job.
Shoot me an email, my email, or shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will be shipping this stuff out after the first of the year because to hell with shipping things right now.
Yeah.
They charge more, and it takes forever to get there, so this will all go out after the first.
Well, congratulations. Oh, boy. So everybody go check out Cold Water Aquariums, formerly known as Maple Streets Aquatics.
And there y'all go. I just threw that link in the chat, and Ed and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.